There's something about summer that brings this feeling of needing to make the most out of life, hang out with people and enjoy the moment. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for that, but I also really value my alone time, sticking to a routine and working towards my goals. This is the perfect opportunity to take this break, reset, and kick things off the right way.
Finally at home.
Oh my god, hi! Welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Tita, and welcome to the safe space. I feel like as all of the comebacks that people post on social media, I deserve you an explanation to why sometimes I ghost on social media, especially on YouTube. After a long time consistently posting on YouTube and on Instagram, so it was July when I got a job, freelancing job. And so suddenly I had these real world grown-up responsibilities to juggle. And you know what? I thought I was ready. The truth was that I got so caught up on the work, and not the work being very overwhelming, but just the excitement of having this job and the excitement of living my dream job life. And so I put myself in the third, fourth place. But as I was saying, not because the job itself is overwhelming, which kind of gets overwhelming sometimes, but just because I was really enjoying and I'm really enjoying doing what I'm doing. So I personally stopped uploading videos on YouTube and actually posting content in general. And that got me really sad because that was the reason that got me all of these job opportunities that I'm having right now in the first place. And so I got very upset and actually unmotivated because I love creating content, and whenever I'm not creating content I feel so sad, so unmotivated, so not me. That's the thing that I noticed that it was missing from my life until now. But strangely enough, I actually took this time to just kind of rediscover myself, discover the content that I want to post, that I want to share, and how I want to share it. And you know what? I discovered to be inspired, and I'm so inspired for what's coming and so excited for what's coming and for the changes that I'm making. So let's start uploading content again here consistently, and I hope you'll join me on this new adventure. And you know what? I have a good feeling about this one. I'm very excited. Welcome to Getting My Life Together, another in my 20s diary entry. Since I've just been putting off some things that I really want to get done, I think it's time to create a to-do list. This way I not only can focus on the actual tasks that I need to get done, but I can actually see what I need to get done. Because whenever I don't do to-do lists, it just gets very messy in my head. I don't know if you are team to-do list or not, but those are great. And sometimes whenever I have a lot of things to get done, which is the case, it gets very overwhelming to write them down. And I actually stumbled on a technique that it's called the methodology Moscow, I believe, when I was reading The Atomic Habits, but I'm not sure. And this methodology was written by 𝒕𝒂𝒔𝒕𝒆. He's an Oracle UK consultant. I feel like that's how you read it, but I'm not sure. And basically he came up with this methodology that is called Moscow, which organized the tasks into clusters by its urgency. So one cluster is the must-haves, which you can pretty much tell that those are the tasks that you need to get done by the end of the day. Then you have the should-have tasks. Then you have the third cluster, which is the could-have done. Last but not least, the not have it for now. So now the same to-do list that seemed very overwhelming seems smaller. Much smaller, perhaps, and that's okay. So it's time to tackle things. I'm gonna share with you some of my to-do list topics. I'm not going to get them all done during this video because it's a process. Since I'm working, I just rather put up this video and teach you about this method than just showing you everything and, you know, being a very long and complicated video. So my task for the must-have is to get work done. So for me, it has been an actual struggle to try to keep up with everything that's going on, plus working. I don't know, being in my 20s, it's a bit chaotic right now, and I want to figure that out. So I want to get work done. I want to organize everything work related in order for me to have a better balance between work life and life. Honestly, I just want to give my best. You know, I just want to give my best and to know that I give my best. More than that, I'm not obligated to do, and I can't do it, so that's okay. I just want to be in peace with that part. But yeah, everything's going to be alright if you are on the same boat as me. We got this. Then I need to do the laundry, and I feel like this task is a priority right now for the most obvious reasons. Then I need to clean the house. Whenever the house is not cleaned and organized, it's because I'm not clean and organized in my mind, if that makes perfect sense. I feel like my house just reflects my mental health, and whenever I'm feeling a little bit unstable or a little bit more anxious or stressed, my house is just going to portray that. I just try to take a step back and refocus. Then I need to cut some fruit. But listen, in order for me to eat more fruit, what I do is whenever I buy fruit, I just take a moment, take a few minutes, and then I just chop them off and place it into little Tupperwares, and then I can just have them as a snack. It's kind of like doing some meal prep, but with fruit. Then I need to prep my content calendar. So for these, I'm just going to take advantage of my sparks of creativity during the day in order for me to just write better content, in order for me to have better ideas for you guys. So with that methodology, basically just helps me to focus and to organize things better. So that really helps me, and I hope it helps you as well if you don't have a method for your tasks. And I highly recommend. I've been doing it for a while, but I need to do it now, like every single day, because I feel like the organization is the key to where I'm at in my 20s. New era, new habits. There are no really good excuses to delay starting a new habit that is healthy for you. I always find myself looking for the right time to start a new and healthy habit, and by surprise, I never find the right time. So no more excuses. Let's actually start with small and healthy habits in order for me to build these new and improved routines. You don't actually have to implement crazy new habits in order for you to have a better and healthier routine. You can start slow, like me. I know that making huge changes in my routine doesn't really work for me, and so baby steps, that's great. My new and improved routine is to wake up around 8, 8:30. I'm saying this because I know there are days that I'm going to probably wake up a little bit later or earlier, and that's okay. The other thing that I want to do is to not scroll on my iPhone until I've had my morning coffee. I get to scroll just to see the notifications, just to see if everything is okay, but then I just don't pick it up. I don't go on social media until I've had my coffee. I've heard that you should have waited 30 minutes after you wake up in order to drink coffee, because that stimulates your brain to naturally produce, I'm not sure, I'm not a scientist, but to produce the things that makes you want to wake up and makes you more energized. And whenever you take caffeine, I think that blocks the natural way for you to wake up. And so I'm starting off the day just by drinking fresh water that I put on my how do you say fridge, that I put on my fridge last night, and I get to drink fresh water every time I wake up. I've heard that also great for your body, and so I'm trying to implement those small yet healthy habits into my routine. I take advantage of those 30 minutes that I like to wait until I get my coffee to just get dressed, get organized, get all pretty and ready to face the day. And usually, because that's the first task that I do whenever I wake up, I just take a little bit of time. And so by the end of me getting ready, it is time for me to drink the coffee. Whenever I'm having my coffee, I love to read while I drink it, because I don't know, it just makes me feel more at peace with myself, with the day. I love slow mornings, and so that's a great habit that I implemented a while now, and I just love it. Then I like my day to be a mix between working and creating content. So working for the brands, the people that hired me to work with, and then creating content for myself. Either these can be editing a TikTok or a photo or something, because I don't want to ghost again on the internet. So the plan is actually to just work, produce content, so on and so forth. I actually want to drink 2 liters of water every single day. That's a great habit to start, and it's small yet very healthy. I want to do 3 times a week a 30-minute workout. As I said previously, baby steps. If I get to do 30 minutes 3 times a week, for me it's great. And the goal here is to do 30 minutes every single day, like every single work day. But you know, starting small and then build the habit, and then improve it. Then I want to shower, get my dinner ready, and do self-care while I watch YouTube or another series. And this self-care moment for me, it has changed a lot during the years. Lately it's just me doing the diamond puzzle thing while I watch YouTube or TV shows. I just love it. I just feel so at peace, so relaxed. It's very therapeutical. So if you want to try it, I highly recommend. Then every day, always, I finish my day by reading a little bit, sometimes more, sometimes less. It really depends on how chaotic the day was and how tired I feel. And actually the time, because that's very important, because I actually want to sleep more. 8 hours a day. It's great. It's a great goal, but sometimes it's not possible. But yeah, I'm working towards it. That would be my perfect routine. My perfect day would just look like this. I think starting small and realistically just really helps you to come up with something, with a routine that doesn't add pressure to your normal day. So having these minimal yet efficient routine, it is the way to go for me at least. Now with that figured-ish out, let's actually talk about my goals and where do I see myself in the future. So right now let's do some goal setting and real talk. Whenever I try to set some goals, I honestly fail. And that's the brutal honest of it all. Basically, I just start off by setting myself up for failure. Where do I miss? Basically, my intentions are there, but the goals that I set are not realistic for the time that I have, my mental health, and a lot of second characters that are involved as well. Let's start to be realistic for a second and let's discuss my goals. By the end of the year, by the end of December, I want to get all of these done. I have everything written on my Notion, of course, and so I'm just going to read them through. I actually organized my goals into clusters, so let's go to the first one, work life. So I already have a bunch of freelancing work, and I feel like the next video will cover it since it is a day in my life as a freelancer. But my goal here is actually to keep it consistent for a while. So being a freelancer, the thing is work just really comes and goes. Then I want to finish one course, either Club Life Design, Google courses, or Domestika, hopefully to get a full-time job. And that can be either my contract that is changing or that can just be another work, but I shall keep you posted. Then I want to release some templates and how-tos, lists, or videos or something. I just really want to release some content in order for me to help you to create content to social media, something related to that. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do them all, but I'm just looking at new platforms, new ways of sharing content. I just want to help you to chase your dream life as well, if that's something related to content creation or social media. But I'll keep you posted on that as well. The last one, it is to set a schedule. I really want to set one so I can have a better work-life balance, as I previously said. And so for me, it is important to set a schedule. That's why I'm designing a new routine so I can know exactly when I'm going to work, when I'm going to relax, when, you know, it is important to have these balance, your work and your life. And so with the schedule, I feel like that's going to help a lot. And related to social media, I want to start posting consistently on my Instagram. Every single week, I will upload content for you guys, and I feel like because I know I want to upload content that is better produced, well edited, I don't know, well thought out. I just don't want to put things out there if they're not, you know, my best. I'm trying to let go of perfectionism, but I also want to give you content that truly inspires you. And so it's very difficult to balance that because there's just a thin line between them all. That's just my head, I'm sorry. Then I want to upload on YouTube weekly. Then I want to share more of my mental health journey. I feel like that's a big part of who I am. That's a big part of me. And so I want to just, you know, share more with you. Then I want to make my content more cinematographic. I'll try. Then for my personal, I have save money, of course. If you want to buy a house one day, you have to save money, so that's the big first goal. Then I want to read more books. I have the goal of reading 14 books by the end of the year. If you want to, you can go to my Goodreads profile and we can be friends, and I can watch what are you reading, and you can watch my progress in there as well. Then the other goal is to stay in therapy. I just really advised every single one of you to go to therapy at least once. We all have something that we could work on, and being aware of that, it's the first step. It has helped me a bunch with anxiety and a lot of trauma that I have. So yeah, I just recommend a lot. Why did I write this down? Drink only 1 coffee a day. Okay, you guys, that's a goal that I'm trying to commit to, okay? I'm trying. I want to do getaway trips, but if I want to save money, that's going to be a sensitive topic. Then I want to put time and love into everything. I just really want people to feel like whatever I do it with a lot of love. And so that's one thing that I always want to keep in mind whenever I'm doing stuff, just to put time, effort, love into everything. I'm actually happy with these, and I think they are challenging yet realistic goals. But I'm going to work on trying to accomplish everything that I set myself to. But I'm actually doing a video by the end of the year where I do a yearly reset, and so there we can speak on the progress that I've done, if I accomplished everything or not, and what I can do better next time, and actually set some new goals for the new year. You know that I have anxiety, right? And my goal with this channel is actually also to raise awareness for that and to motivate you to get your life together, to go out there, to try to get things done, because I know that sometimes anxiety gets in the way and you just start to not believing in yourself as well. You start to feel very overwhelmed and you start to have all of these thoughts in your head. But I want this channel to be a safe space for you, and I want to motivate you and to inspire you to get your dream life. And I just want to be a person that can inspire you, that has anxiety but still works towards her goals. And so I've actually had someone saying that to me, that she's so proud because I have anxiety and I show her that's possible, that it is possible to have anxiety yet still trying to fight for the dreams and getting all these things. And it gets me so emotional because sometimes it gets so hard and it gets so complicated, so messy in my head, but I always try to just keep swimming, you know, doing my best honestly. But yeah, I just want to really inspire you, and if you have any mental health issue, it's valid, and take time to process everything, but don't forget about yourself in the middle of it all. And you deserve happiness, you deserve your dream life as well. So I just want to be someone that can inspire you to pursue that. Also, I just want to end this video by doing a disclaimer as well. I should have done that in the beginning, but oh well. Which is, I don't want to pressure anyone to feel like they have to have this perfect routine or they have to set these certain goals in order to be successful, happy. That is not my intention at all. Know that self-care is productive, and I want you to know that as well, because I need to listen to that as well. Self-care is productive, relaxing is productive, taking your own time is productive, and just respect your body, your mind in the middle of it all. And yeah, define things as you'd like, or don't, that's okay. I'm just here sharing my personal experience, my own routine, the things that I would like to change about myself as well. And yeah, I just thought that this video would be great to share, also to have that accountability partners. And yeah, from now on I will try to upload a monthly reset where I can talk about the progress that I've made on my goals, where I will be discussing some other goals that I have, much more smart goals and I can talk to you guys about it all, but just a video related to reset. So hopefully you like it, hopefully you like having that in this channel as well. That reset will be also more in a vlog-ish kind of video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it has been a long one, and I'm so thankful and grateful to have you in my life, to have you here on my YouTube space, and I shall see you next week, hopefully, or in my next video. Stay creative and stay happy. Bye. I'm so happy about this video. Finally record a video. I'm so happy.